It hasn't seen the glitz or the glory of the old barn, but memories of another Winnipeg landmark may soon be all we have left of it. Plans to sell the gas station theater are underway, but many say it's a cornerstone of Osborne Village that simply has to stay.
This theater has always offered a much more affordable, accessible option to the arts community, and in losing this, you would lose that option.
James
With home delivery, catching today's headlines just got a whole lot easier.
It hasn't seen the glitz or the glory of the old barn, but memories of another Winnipeg landmark may soon be all we have left of it. Plans to sell the gas station theater are underway, but many say it's a cornerstone of Osborne Village that simply has to stay.
This theater has always offered a much more affordable, accessible option to the arts community, and in losing this, you would lose that option.
James Gordon is spearheading a group opposing plans that may include turning the theater into a big box retail store. Financial difficulties are being blamed for the sale, but Gordon says those problems aren't insurmountable.
It's an issue that needs to be addressed, but it doesn't warrant selling a $1 million asset.
Over the years, this theater has been the home to comedy, art shows, plays, and improv, but soon the independent groups that use this space as a showcase for their art may be locked out. NAFRO Dance is one of those groups. It began as one man's vision, and because of the support of gas station patrons, it's blossomed into a successful dance troupe.
I wouldn't be happy to say that, okay, one day to tell people, okay, my first production in Winnipeg was at Walmart.
And unless something is done immediately, this mecca for independent artists may turn into something close. Travis Danraj, Global News.
CK1.
Theater could be gassed as of January 1st, but local community group High Octane hoped to change that today by rallying to stop the sale.
Arenas can provide sizzle, small theaters provide substance, save it.
There are plans to sell the gas station theater to the Northwest Company, clearing the the University of Winnipeg's theater department and improv troupe Crumbs are worried about their futures without the nonprofit venue. But members of the Osborne Village Cultural Center say the board's vision for the future of the area does not include the gas station theater.
I think there are places for the community groups to go, or we wouldn't have made the decision, and our goal was to move forward as the Osborne Village Cultural Center, and that prospect still gives me great pleasure because, you know, everything that we've done I am proud of.
The theater is $120,000 in debt and bookings are down, but the board says if there isn't enough public support, they'll have no choice but to sell the property. You can support the theater by becoming a member. Memberships are $15 and are available weekdays at the theater from noon until 5.
A rally for the gas station theater. I'm John Hendricks, and I'll show you why it's on the chopping block later.
And I'm John Hendricks, and I'll show you why these people are gathering in Osborne Village.
The group says it fears for the future of Osborne Village. High Octane held a rally today to save the gas station theater at the corner of Osborne and River Road. It fears a retail store will take its place. Here's CKY's John Hendricks.
The gas station theater is on the chopping block. The board of directors wants to sell it, but that won't happen if these people have anything to say about it.
This is your home.
I'm hoping that the gas station will survive, and this will be a positive step in its growth.
Hugh Conacher is a lighting designer who's often worked at the theater. He can't understand why anyone would want to shut it down.
Will there be a
closure of the gas station theater? In fact, some people can't wait.
I'm really pumped up too, looking forward to see the giant tiger coming in.
Bankeem Patel is the manager of neighboring Second Cup. He believes a new store will bring more people into Osborne Village.
Right now, everything is, buying, selling. The gas station hasn't been producing much, anything's happening.
And that's what concerns the board currently running the theater. It says the gas station isn't financially viable, and its time has passed.
Absolutely nobody related to Osborne Village Cultural Centre wanted to see the sale of the gas station theater. It was absolutely the last resort.
This is not a done deal.
Entertainer Fred Penner says the gas station theater's value can't simply be reduced to dollars and cents.
I'll take up a sign, I'll march, it's wrong, that's all, it's just wrong.
And that's why Penner and many others won't let the theater go without a fight. John Hendricks, CKY News.
For more information on the effort to save
the gas station theater in Osborne Village could be decided tonight. For months, its fate has been up in the air, but now discount store Giant Tiger is getting ready to purchase the space. The board of directors supports it, the membership doesn't. And that set up what could be a lively board meeting this evening. The issue is money. The board says it's exhausted every effort to make the space financially viable. But for those who want to keep the theater, all is not lost yet.
The funding isn't there from any of the three bodies of government. The users told us they couldn't afford to pay us more for the use. Users and community in some cases told us that we always had our hands out, always looking for money. So there in the end, what conclusion would you come to?
We believe that with renewed membership on the board, we can bring forth a community process of bringing in new groups to the theater and making it a viable institution again.
Trying to save a local theater hopes to block its sale. The group High Octane wants to save the gas station theater. It fears the current board of directors will sell it to a company that will tear it down and build a retail store. The board's final meeting is tonight. It says the theater has been losing money for some time. High Octane wants to stack the membership with people opposed to the sale and vote it down. If successful, the group will remove the current board and take over. See how the vote turned out tonight on CKY News at 11:30.
Standing room only last night at the gas station theater. The show, a special membership meeting to decide the fate of the theater. About 400 people showed up. In the end, the board was ousted and the sale of the theater was blocked for the time being. It was slated to be sold to the Northwest Company in the new year. The plan was to turn it into the retail store Giant Tiger. Rallies and concerts over the past few months have boosted membership from 65 to 700 people. But the new chair says the theater is not quite safe yet.
Our first step is to sit down and talk to the Northwest Company and lay out the facts as we understand them and see what they're prepared to do.
It's been saved for now. It's at the corner of Osborne and River Road. Last night, hundreds of members showed up to try to prevent the theater from being sold. CKY's Eleanor Koopsamy shows you how they did it.
The lights on the gas station theater show no sign of dimming, at least not for now. Hundreds of members came to stop the sale of the theater.
I think it's an important feature of the community, and if anything can be done to save it, I think we need to try.
I moved to Winnipeg to dance, and since I got here, this is where I've been dancing. So it's at the station theater. I don't know where we're going to go.
In July, the gas station board said a tough financial situation left them with no option but to sell the theater. That also meant as the theater shut its doors, a Giant Tiger would be opening theirs in its place. That didn't sit well with many.
The members of this corporation were never provided with a copy of the offer to purchase.
Several debates and motions later.
That the board of directors take all necessary legal action to stop the sale of the gas station theater.
But the biggest motion of all, get the board to resign and start over with a new one.
If a new board is put in, the hopes is that with fresh blood in the place, with fresh ideas, we can get that financial support back. We can start booking more shows. We can be more of a producer, and the possibilities are endless.
I've put lots of hours, and I've put, you know, a lot of myself and my time in there, and you know, it's and I thought I was, you know, doing the right thing, and it's difficult to see it like sort of undone.
But Eric Boss says he isn't bitter. He's hoping the new board will be able to pull things together. He's just wondering what they'll do that he hasn't already tried. Eleanor Koopsamy, CKY News.
First of all, and look at
the board of directors take all necessary legal action to stop the sale of the gas station theater.
Last night, members of the Osborne Village Cultural Center clearly stated their opinion against the planned sale of the gas station theater to the Northwest Company. More than 700 members took a vote of non-confidence to oust the group's existing board of directors.
New membership, new blood, new board. Things are looking way up for the gas station theater.
It's a turning point for the gas station theater. You can already sense the openness that's here. You can sense that there's kind of a revival. We have over 750 members, and I think that you will see a revival of the gas station theater.
I think the new board of directors has been given a clear direction to investigate alternatives to the sale and to maintaining the existing theater. And I think that's important for this community.
In total, 9 new members were elected to the board. They say they stand committed to take any action necessary to stop the sale of the gas station theater.
Necessary legal action to stop the sale.
On Tuesday, hundreds of new members of the Osborne Village Cultural Center voted to stop the sale of the theater and oust the old board of directors. 9 new board members have opposed to the sale, have been elected, and they're confident it won't go through.
It's a fair point. We can...
We feel we have legal grounds to not execute the sale, and we'll pursue those avenues. But I'm hopeful that it's not going to come to that.
The gas station theater has been conditionally sold to the Northwest Company. Amid speculation, they want to build a giant Tiger discount store on the property.
Money, the board gas station.
A Village Christmas is a free event featuring non-stop screenings of your favorite Christmas flicks, a miniature Santa's Village, and of course caroling. Well, it's no secret that the theater is roughly $120,000 in debt. Its members want to help others instead of themselves. All party guests are welcome to make a donation to Pennies from Heaven.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
It's enough of us for a while. Let's show you a good time, and if you feel like giving to someone, give to somebody needier than us.
A Village Christmas runs at the gas station theater tomorrow from 4 until 9 p.m.